Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss numericals of lesson number 5, heat. So let us start. First we will discuss the important formulas of this lesson. Heat energy absorbed or lost by an object when there is change in temperature is given by Q is equal to mc delta T. That means whenever an object absorbs or release heat, and if there is a change in temperature, then we have to use the formula Q is equal to mc delta T, where m is the mass, C is the specific heat, and delta T is the change in temperature. Delta T, how we can calculate? Delta T means higher temperature minus lower temperature. The amount of heat energy absorbed or released during change of state is equal to Q is equal to ml. That means the heat energy absorbed or lost during change of state. For example, water at 0 degrees Celsius is converted to ice at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, here water and ice, one is solid, other is liquid, but the temperature is same. State is changed, but temperature remains constant. Then we have to use the formula Q is equal to ml. If temperature changes, then we have to use the formula Q is equal to mc delta T. Next is principle of heat exchange. Heat lost by hot object is equal to heat gained by cold object. That means we know that heat will always flow from higher temperature to lower temperature. And this process will continue till the temperature of both the object will become equal. Next, latent heat of fusion of ice or water is equal to 80 calorie per gram. These values you have to learn. Latent heat of vaporization of water is 540 calorie per gram, and specific heat of water is 1 calorie per gram degree Celsius. So these three values you have to learn. Latent heat of fusion unit is calorie per gram. Specific heat of water unit is calorie per gram degree Celsius. So these formulas and values you have to learn. I hope you all understood. If you want, take the screenshot. Let us start with the first question. Equal heat is given to two objects A and B of mass 1 gram. Temperature of A increases by 3 degrees Celsius and B by 5 degrees Celsius. Which object has more specific heat and by what factor? Okay. First, you have to read the question and write what is given. So here, equal heat is given to two objects. That means two objects are there, A and B, and the mass is also given 1 gram. We don't know how much heat is given. Only thing we know is equal heat is given to the two objects. Okay. So let us take the amount of heat given to the objects B, Q. Okay. For Q, and for object A, it is QA, and for object B, we can take it as QB. So we can write QA is equal to QB. It is given equal heat is given to the object. So we can write QA is equal to QB. Now what is given? Temperature of A increases by 3 degrees Celsius. That means there is a change in temperature, and the change in temperature of A is given delta TA. Change in temperature is delta TA, that we can write delta TA is equal to 3 degree Celsius. Okay. And B by 5 degrees Celsius. That means delta TB is equal to 5 degree Celsius. Delta TB is 5 degrees Celsius. We have to find out which object has more specific heat. So we can write to find which object has more specific heat? More specific heat. Okay, this we want to find out, and by how much factor. Okay. So if there is a change in temperature, we have to use the formula Q is equal to mc delta T. Okay. So we can write Q is equal to mc delta T. Now, for object A, we can write QA is equal to MCA delta TA, and QB we can write MCB delta T. So let us start with the solution. Okay. Here it is given QA is equal to QB. So we can write, instead of QA we can write, we will start with this, QA is equal to QB. Okay. And instead of QA, we can write MC delta TA is equal to, substituting these values, instead of QA, we wrote MC delta TA is equal to MC delta TB. Okay. Now we have to substitute the values. M is 1 into CA, we don't know what is CA. We will write what a CA only. Okay. We want to find out CA. And delta TA we know 3 is equal to MC delta TB, that is 1 into CB into delta TB. Okay, we can write CB into delta TB is 5. So 1 into CA into 3. We can write 3CA. 1 into CB into 5 is 5CB. So we can write 3CA is equal to 5CB. Okay. 3CA is equal to 5CB. Okay. From this we can find out CA. Therefore, CA is equal to, take 3 to the other side, we will get CA is equal to 5CB. Understood? CA is 5 upon 3 times of CB. So which is greater? CA is greater than CB. And by how much factor it is greater? 5 upon 3 times. We can write CA is greater than CB. So the specific heat of which object has more specific heat? The specific heat of A is greater, or we can write A has more specific heat. The specific heat of A is more. Okay. And by what factor? It is greater by a factor greater by a factor 5 upon 3. Understood? I hope you all understood this numerical. If you want, take the screenshot. Next question is, liquid ammonia is used in ice factory for making ice from water. If water at 20 degrees Celsius is to be converted into 2 kilogram ice at 0 degrees Celsius, how many grams of ammonia are to be evaporated? Latent heat of ammonia is given 341 calorie per gram. This is the question. So the question is, liquid ammonia is used for making ice from water. Okay, water at 20 degrees Celsius, we have to convert it into ice at 0 degree. Celsius. Okay. So 20 degrees Celsius is converting to 0 degree ice. That means the temperature of water is decreasing. 20 degree will decrease and it will get converted to water at 0 degree Celsius. So two processes are taking place here. First step is water at 20 degrees Celsius should get converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. That is the first process. Second process is water at 0 degrees Celsius will get converted to ice at 0 degree Celsius. So during this process, water will release heat or it lost heat. And this lost heat is gained by ammonia, and due to the gain of heat, ammonia will get evaporated. Understood? Ammonia will get evaporated and we have to calculate how many grams of ammonia are to be evaporated. This is the question. So let us start with what is given. Liquid ammonia is used in ice factory for making ice from water. Water at 20 degrees Celsius is converted to ice at 20 degrees Celsius and mass of ice is given 0 degrees Celsius. So we can write given mass of ice is equal to mass of ice is 2 kilogram. It is given in kilogram, but latent heat is given in calorie per gram. So kilogram we have to convert it into gram. We know that 1 kilogram is 1000 gram. So 2 kilogram is 2 into 1000. 1000 we can write 10 raised to 3. So we can write 2 kilogram is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 3 gram. 2 into 10 raised to 3 gram. Okay. Ten raised to 3 gram. Now, 20 degrees Celsius is converted to 0 degrees Celsius. That means there is a change in temperature. Change in temperature we are denoting by the letter delta T. Okay. Change in temperature is delta T. So we can write delta T is equal to 20 minus higher temperature minus lower temperature. 20 minus 0. 20 minus 0 is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay. So delta T is 20 degree Celsius. We can write 20 degree Celsius. Now, to find. So what is given we wrote here. Now we have to write to find how many grams of ammonia. To find how many grams of ammonia means we want to find out to find mass of ammonia. Okay. Let it be M2. We will take mass of ice as M1. That is to find mass of ammonia. Okay. Ice mass we will take it as M1. Okay. Now next step is we have to write the formula. So here which formula we will use? I told you first ice at 20 degrees Celsius will get converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. That means there is a change in temperature. So 20 degrees Celsius is converting to 0 degrees Celsius. So change in temperature we have to use the formula Q is equal to MC delta T. MC delta T. Okay. Now water at 0 degrees Celsius then converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius will get converted to ice at 0 degrees Celsius. So temperature is constant, but state or physical state of the substance, liquid is converted to solid. Then we have to use which formula? Q is equal to ml. Okay, these two formulas we have to use. Let us start with the solution. Okay, first we will write of water. We know water at 20 degrees Celsius will get converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. So water at 20 degrees Celsius is converting to water at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. Water at 0 degrees Celsius. Now, water at 0 degrees Celsius will get converted to ice at this is ice. Ice at 0 degree Celsius. These are the two processes taking place here. Okay. Water at 20 degrees Celsius will get converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. Then water at 0 degrees Celsius will get converted to ice at 0 degree Celsius. This is the process taking place. Okay. So we know that when there is change in temperature, the state is same, both are water. But temperature is different, that is temperature change. So here we have to use the formula Q is equal to mc delta T. And water at 0 degrees Celsius then get converted to ice at 0 degrees Celsius. So here temperature is same, but the state of the substance is changed. Water to ice, that is liquid to solid. So here the formula is ml. So let us write, that means water lost heat. Let the heat lost, we will represent it by Q1. Q1 is equal to, we have to write the formula. First formula is mc delta T. So we can write the amount of heat lost is mc delta T plus ml. Understood? Here both the formulas will come because 0 degrees Celsius will get converted to, 20 degrees Celsius will get converted to 0 degrees Celsius, and then 0 degree water will get converted to 0 degree ice. Therefore, the heat lost is Q1 is equal to mc delta T plus ml. Now, in the case of ammonia, we can write for ammonia, ammonia will absorb the heat lost by water and it will get converted to liquid ammonia will get converted to vapor. That means phase is changed or state of the substance is changed. So here we have to use the formula. In the case of ammonia, we can write Q2 is equal to M into L. Okay. Now, by the principle of heat exchange, we can write Q1 is equal to Q2. Okay. Q1 is equal to Q2. From where we got this relation? Principle of heat exchange. From heat exchange principle. Okay. By the principle of heat exchange, Q1 is equal to Q2. So we can equate this. That is mc delta T plus ml is equal to mc delta T plus ml is equal to Q2. What is Q2? M into L. So we can write M L of ammonia. Okay. We will write here L2. And this is latent heat of water. Okay. Ammonia we will write Otherwise you will get confused. Okay, ammonia we will write L2 and for water we will write L1. Okay, now substitute the values and equate it. MC delta T, mass of ice is given 2 into 10 raised to 3, that is equal to 2 into 10 raised to 3 into specific heat of water is 1 into delta T, difference in temperature is 20. Okay, plus M into L1, mass of ice is 2 into 10 raised to 3 into L1 is 80. Latent heat of water, I told you, you have to learn. Okay, latent heat of water is 80. That is equal to M into L2. Okay. So mass of ammonia, we wrote M2. So we can write M2 into L. Latent heat of ammonia is given in the question 341. M2 into 341. Okay. So from this we have to calculate M2. Now here 2 into 20. 2 into 20 is 40. Here we will get 40 into 10 raised to 3 plus 80 into 2, 160. 160 into 10 raised to 3 we will get. Okay. So here we can write 40 plus 160. 10 raised to 3 is common in both. So we will write 10 raised to 3 outside the bracket. Okay. 40 into 10 raised 40 plus 160. 40 plus 160 is 200 into 10 raised to 3 is equal to 341 M2. So what is M2 from this? M2 is equal to 40 plus 60 is 200. We can write M2 is equal to 200 into 10 raised to 3 upon 341. Okay. What is 200 divided by 341? That is M2 is equal to 586.5 gram. This is the mass of ammonia. Understood? I hope you all understood this numerical. If you want, take the screenshot. Thanks for watching. Please do comment, like, subscribe and share. The next two numericals we will do in the next part of the video. Part 2 we will solve.